Hello dear aspirants. Are you all in a very confused stage where you are not able to figure out what are the most important species that you have to study for environment for the prelims 2023? We at IAS Baba have cut short that work for you and we present before you the top 20 species for prelims 2023. Now, those who've been following the list know that today is the final reveal. We are going to reveal the top 4 species, which means the most important species that you have to keep a lookout for prelims 2023. Without delay, let's go dive into the list. At your number 4, we have sea cucumbers. Now, what are these organisms? These are marine animals which have no limbs or eyes or blood. Look at the structure. It is like a cucumber itself, but then it's occurring at the end, deep sea waters which are there. Now, though it seems like a very inactive organism, this is so important for the ecological cycle in oceans. You will see over here, these sea cucumbers excrete the inorganic nitrogen and phosphorus, and whatever byproducts come out of the sea cucumber also form a key component of creating coral reefs. And I don't have to explain to any UPSC aspirant as to how important coral reefs and the ecosystem around it is important. So adding on to all this, these sea cucumbers, the extract from these sea cucumbers is also considered to be a huge substrate to create joint pain relief medicines. So now we are getting to the point where you can understand this sea cucumber now falls under very, very bad conditions. It is considered to be in the red list of IUCN. You will see in India we are putting it under the Schedule 1 of the Wildlife Protection Act. In 2001, we put a total ban on harvesting and transporting sea cucumbers. Even now, you can see widespread illegal trade in this species. To top it all off, this year you had your sites publishing an entire report whereby they said sea cucumbers happen to be one of the most trafficked organisms or marine organisms from India. So now you know how important this species is from a current affairs point of view. And that doesn't end there, guys. You also see Lakshadweep has now created the world's first conservation area for sea cucumbers. So it has all the right masala for a perfect UPSC question. I hope you all keep a note of it, and that is why we have in the 4th position sea cucumbers. Moving on to the 3rd species, which is over here, 3rd in our list. Now you know it's getting quite serious. You have something called as the Indian black honey bee. Very simple. The name sounds very simple, but let me tell you, this species has been spotted again in the Western Ghats after a gap of almost 200 years. It's a bonanza, guys. It's the perfect UPSC question. It's in Western Ghats. It's a rediscovered species. The scientific name of the species is Apis carinjodan. Apis carinjodan. And here you will see in IUCN it falls under the near threatened category. You can also see that it is having a wide occurrence in your Western Ghats, Nilgiris, Southern Western Ghats, etc. to the point where it's seen in Goa, Karnataka, Kerala and parts of Tamil Nadu. Are we really glad that we have rediscovered the species and now we as UPSC aspirants can figure it out in the exam hall. Now moving on to the 2nd spot in our list is the ever favorite Gharials. You will see over here, Gharials are a type of Asian crocodile species which has a very thin, long snouts over here. It falls under the IUCN category of critically endangered. Now, one important area that you have to keep a note of in the Gharial is this one. Gharial has a primary habitat in the Chambal River, which is a tributary of Yamuna, and it has a secondary habitat in Ghagra, Gandak, Girva, Ramganga and the Son River. So let me tell you guys, any of these rivers come and there's an option given for your Gharial population. The word that you have to look is this. Are they asking for the primary habitat or the secondary habitat? To top it all off, the Gharials have been introduced into the BS River, which is there under the BS River Reintroduction Plan, and you see a very high population of the Gharials also occurring in the BS River. Now, I want you to tell me, BS River flows through which all states in India? I want you to find it out and let me know in the comments below. I know you guys, all smart caps over there, will be knowing the answer. Let me know in the comments below. And finally, at the top one spot, we have something, not the tiger, not the Asian elephant, not the Asiatic lion, but the Indus dolphin. This species has come in news several times last year, to the point where one of the things is it is the state aquatic animal of Punjab. It can only be found in the lower parts of the Indus River in Pakistan and in the river BS, which is a tributary of Indus, which is there in Punjab. You will also see it falls under the endangered category, and the CITES has also categorized it under Appendix 1. The reason Indus dolphin takes our top spot for this year is because you know the importance of the Ganges dolphin, you know the importance of the Airavati dolphin, which is there. The Indus dolphin, despite being endangered, there's not active measures taken on its front. There have been several cases where the species has been killed off, has been trapped into fishing nets, and nothing has been done about it. So a lot of news articles have featured this, and because of all these reasons, the Indus River dolphin takes the top spot. Now, adding on to all this, you also know the common species, which is your tiger, the Asiatic elephant, and the Asiatic lion are quite important from the UPSC perspective, and that is important every year, and that is why it has not featured into this specific list. I hope you all had a great time watching this list. I hope this list has enriched you. Stay tuned to this space for getting much more informative lists of this manner.